If there's one thing that I don't enjoy about the good old 4runner, it is the power, and I'm sure if you own one too, you're in the same boat. So today we're gonna try to at least combat a little bit of that. So I'm hoping that this little guy will help us do that. If you don't know what this is, it is called a deck plate. They use it actually in marine applications, but we're gonna put this on the airbox to try and get more clean airflow. And then also with the little piece of pipe, we're gonna do what's called the ISR, and the ISR stands for the intake silencer removal. I believe it's only applicable in these 2001 and 2002 models, but we're gonna try to just up the power a little bit, get some more air going to the engine. So to help you understand this a little better, I'm gonna kind of go over it. This engine bay is absolutely filthy. I apologize for that, but this little pipe right here is going to replace basically this entire section here. And then on the airbox, which is this guy, we're gonna put the deck plate on the front there so that we can open and close it for airflow. You can see currently it has a little tube that feeds out, and that actually, I believe, feeds through the inner fender, and it's just dirty in there and not producing as much power as it can because the airflow is restricted. So before we get started on this, we actually have a couple of problems we need to take care of real fast. When I was doing my valve cover gaskets, this little guy ripped. You can see it right there. So I have a new one of those already. And then if we go down a little bit, you can see there's some coolant on the ground. And that's coming from the radiator. It's coming from the little split in between it. So I got a new radiator. I'm gonna throw that in. There's plenty of videos on that do a really good job. So I'm not gonna show you that too much, but maybe we'll throw a little time lapse of me taking this bad boy out, replacing it. And then I also actually have a couple of belts. So we'll be in a good place after that. Here we are on the passenger side of the engine, and just want to show you kind of what we got going. So this pipe right here in the middle, this whole entire thing will be replaced with just this. So this guy will go into there. It is 5.5 inches long and I believe 2.75 inches OD. I painted it black, cut it on the bandsaw earlier. I ordered this to replace this cracked wing, but it doesn't look like this one's the correct one. This bung is not the right one, so I'll have to look into what's going on there and fix that. But basically we'll just pull off these, put that pipe in, and then the airbox will go back right here with the deck plate. Now we have my intake over here. This is just intake. I pulled out the filter, it wasn't there. That's where it goes. And we're going to put this plate on the front here. This goes out to the fender. And then that guy goes to the hoses that we were looking at earlier. And I'm gonna position this guy on here, probably somewhere around there. Drill it out. This is a 4.5 inch hole saw on my drill. And then this is a 4.5 inch, or this is just a 4-inch deck plate. And there we go, it really is just that simple. Put that in there. I'm not sure completely how I'm gonna secure this yet. I will obviously tell you guys, but this guy will just go into there. And then when we're in mud and rocks and stuff, or mud and a lot of dust and stuff, we can throw this in there. Just put that like in the car somewhere, and we're good to, I don't know how I'm gonna secure this, but we'll do it. Here we are. I just have some little 1/2-inch screws that I'm gonna secure this with. Throw this into there. And then I already have all the holes drilled. So I'm gonna clean up the entire thing. Let it dry and then throw this on. I think I will throw some silicone on the inside around the corners just to make sure it's all good to go. Alright, here we are. We got our new vacuum line kind of just plugged in. That's one goes to the air box. Got obviously the pipe on. I got 2 new boots here. It's looking amazing. I should have waited to do this to clean the engine bay, but it's looking really good at this point. Down here, I can reach in here, unscrew that. Much more airflow to the air box. You see I put a new filter in there, and then that vacuum line that used to run out of this little guy is now replaced with this. It's getting vacuum from that port right there, going down, and we're looking really good. Let's go see how it performs. So here's a turn here, and it goes uphill a little bit, and it's a little bit higher speed, so we can really listen to it. I mean, it's pretty evident that this thing definitely has made it a lot louder. You can hear it pulling in air from the intake up there, and that might be because it's mostly probably because of the ISR intake silencer. It really does quiet it down, but you can just tell that it feels a little bit more efficient. Although it might not increase the gas mileage too much, because it is fun to listen to that and hear it really go. Well, I just mentioned the miles per gallon, and I think it has gone slightly better. I think with the rooftop tent, it kind of like offsets that, the amount of drag that it has. So it is doing a little bit better with that deck plate mod, and it's just being a little bit more efficient. As for throttle response, it does feel slightly more peppy, but I mean, it's a Toyota, and it's definitely an old Toyota, so it's not going to be the greatest. These 4Runners are never really fast, so it's definitely still not fast by any means, but it does feel a little bit quicker, and that is helpful because these things are so slow. I mean, with the cost of this only being around $15, it's definitely, I think, worth it. And it was fun to get a little bit noise out of the engine and make it sound a bit better. For this video, I want to talk about consistency. You know, when you're getting a lot of air, it definitely is more consistent, and I don't know, this just kind of relates to it. But a big trait that I see in very successful people is the amount of consistency that they have with what they feel like their purpose is. And I definitely feel like I'm there with my purpose on making these videos, but lately I haven't been very consistent at posting them and just making them in general. Going through a little bit of a hard time in life, but that's totally okay. Just need to work on consistency, and you know, when I notice I'm going to the gym very often, and consistent there, physical health feels amazing, mental health feels really good. So just today I want to talk about getting a little bit of consistency with those healthy habits. I mean, if we're consistent with the unhealthy habits, then it can make us spiral even more. But let's get back to being consistent and on a regular basis with those healthy habits that make our lives even better. Okay, I think that's all for this video. Thanks for watching. See ya.